lot of people think about, babies being born too early, premature, and who takes care of those babies and where they're cared for, unless they know somebody, unless they know something, they've either experienced them themselves or a family member or a friend. My niece was born with a heart defect, and so that was my first exposure to neonatal nursing. And my sister-in-law was actually a neonatal nurse. So to go through that experience with my niece, it really just kind of sparked my interest in becoming a NICU nurse. And so I started right out of nursing school as a NICU nurse. I think sometimes people think about premature babies, oh, that's so sad, some of the babies die. And unfortunately, that is a reality, but it doesn't happen as often as you think. It's not like every day it's the most depressing place. It's actually a really joyful place because you're taking this baby and you're caring for this baby who is completely helpless. It's very difficult, having a baby that's born too early or that's born with some sort of anomaly or defect. My child, she didn't ever have to go into the NICU, but she was actually born with neonatal seizures. So as a parent, even though the doctors kept telling me she's gonna be fine, part of me just didn't believe them. Part of me just felt like they don't know. So I think bringing that experience too when I'm caring for, helping to care for these families, or when I'm trying to teach my nurses, empathy and compassion, and that even though we're telling them your baby's gonna be just fine, that sometimes they may not believe us, and that's okay. We just have to kind of keep telling them that, keep reinforcing them that, the baby's going to be fine. I've never, not one day since I've done this, have I ever thought that I chose the wrong career, that this wasn't for me. It's kind of hard to describe, like St. Elizabeth. I drive an hour to get to St. E, past several hospitals on my way to get here. It's just an amazing place to work. It's just the culture here. It's just very much a family. I was in college at Miami, and he was in college at UC. So my best friend at Miami was actually dating his best friend, and so we went it was a graduation party. And so I met Chris there. I thought he was funny, I thought he was cute, but I didn't really pay too much attention because I had my eye on another guy that was there. Next thing I know, I'm working the following weekend. I was working at Pizza Hut as a waitress at the time, and he comes in there, and so then that's been it. So we've dated the entire time. Most of it was long distance relationship. We dated for 3 years, and then we got married. I have 3 daughters. So my oldest is a junior in college. That's Megan. And then I have Molly, who's a senior. And my youngest daughter, Grace, is in 8th grade. So she's 13. They keep us extremely busy. So we spend our weekends going to color guard competitions. They both spin flags. Megan doesn't do it anymore, but Molly does. And so we go to a lot of marching band competitions and watch them spin the flags. So Grace is a dancer. She loves to do ballet. So we spend a lot of time running her to dance classes and recitals. It's just amazing to watch them grow and develop and do the things that they're passionate about, that they love. What I just hope for my daughters is that they find, what their passion is, and that they're able to live their life pursuing that passion, that they're happy, that they feel loved, that I hope that they get to know the joy of motherhood. So, because they've been such a blessing. They've been such a blessing to me. So I would want them to experience the same thing.
I would enjoy anything greater than just watching a sunset in Florida or an unexpected snowfall in November in Gatlinburg. When our family's there, the world's right.